Good morning, guys. Thanks for listening to Coffee with Christ. If you haven't subscribed, hit the button below. This morning, I've been thinking about opinions. I know other people are out there like me. Somebody, please, I'm not alone. I have opinions on everything. I mean, I am probably one of the most opinionated people, and I love a good debate on anything. The thing is, I like learning about anything, and I will talk about anything. So it doesn't matter. I don't have to be schooled, and it doesn't have to be a passion of mine for me to have a debate and an opinion on it. I love it. And so that is not a horrible quality. But when you come to Jesus and you're a super opinionated person, sometimes they kind of don't vibe together, because you don't want to shove Jesus down people's throat. You don't want to argue about the things of God. And so I have to constantly manage that. I have to think about that. I have to put it before my eyes. Well, I was thinking about how I actually have to do that and how often I have to do that when I was reading my Bible this morning. So this come across, and I'm going to read the verse to you. But sometimes I just have to lay my opinions at the cross. I have to just close the mouth. So I'm going to read the verse. It's out of 2 Timothy, and it's 2 Timothy 2:23. Again, I say, don't get involved in foolish, ignorant arguments that only start fights. A servant of the Lord must not quarrel, but must be kind to everyone, be able to teach, and be patient with difficult people. Gently instruct those who oppose the truth. Perhaps God will change those people's hearts, and they will learn the truth. Then they will come to their senses and escape from the devil's traps, for they have been held captive by him to do whatever he wants. There are so many great things in just these few verses. We're not called to quarrel. So if we're arguing with people over our opinions, it's a problem. Now, this is what I do. So, because I'm super opinionated, remember? So, I have to have a guide. I have to judge myself. I have to examine my own heart. And if I'm quarreling with people over my opinions, it's not what a servant of the Lord is supposed to do. So, I need to work on that. I need to be patient with difficult people. Difficult people. We think difficult people are people who don't agree with us. Come on. Anybody who doesn't have our opinions, we label them as difficult. But we need to be patient. So be patient with people who don't think like you. It says gently instruct. Gently. Gently is the key word. If you're a teacher and you're going to share anything about the Bible, gently do it. If you're having to raise your voice, you're having to push and poke and prod and try to get somebody to, think like you do by pushing it on them, that's not of God. It's not the way. Gently instruct. God changes people's hearts, not us. I love that. He said that in there. It's God to change it. So what's our job? Our job is to gently instruct and to love them, but it's God's job to change their heart. And it's then their job to come to their senses, it says, to escape the devil's trap. We're actually not in that mix at all. We're actually only in our mix. So the reminder is stay in your mix. Stay in what you're doing. And so, I'm reminding you guys because I'm reminding myself, right? It's God to change their hearts. And so, in our opinions and debates, we cannot coerce people into Jesus. I think we need to all hear that. We can't coerce people. We're not going to coerce them out of hell. We're not. We need to quit doing that. We need to love people, gently instruct, and not be so opinionated. And I am preaching to the choir here. So that's the word of the Lord today. We're just going to trust him with his timing and the people that we're believing for in their life. We're not going to try to take that timing and think that God isn't moving quick enough to change their hearts. We're going to trust him. That's what we're going to focus on. Trusting God and taking our opinions to God. If we want to just ramble on about our opinions, let's do it to the one who can sculpt it. Let's take those to the cross. Let's lay those down. So I want you to have a great day today. I'm praying for you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.